Good morning, everybody, and welcome to episode 229 of House Flipper. And we are heading in to finish up, I hope, or to do another couple of rooms at least on the uncle's bunker. Alright, rice and pasta should be here in large numbers, and a second bed. I knew that. We're going to revamp the house for this guy. I forget what he's called. Let's have a quick look at our clients. Here we go. So we're not going to go with Lone Wolf 37. He likes minimal stuff. Ted around has a family, I think, because he mentions a wife. He wants a second bed. My daughter, there, wife and daughter. We might put in a single bed for her, I think. And Maria Kolkowski wants most of the comforts, but not a lot. So we're going for Ted around in this round. Alright, so maybe I won't go for a bunk bed. Although she could have a friend over if I did that, so maybe we will. Anyway, that is where we're at. We have finished our front garden. We've painted the house. I still think this looks pretty. Alright, and we've put in lights to keep the whole place fairly well lit. Got a really large kitchen where people can work and gather around the kitchen table. We've remembered to put a television upstairs so they can watch the news and whatnot. And this is our descent to the bunker. So we have this narrow space here with the first lot of supplies. We've put in one of these sliding doors. Actually, I prefer it to the doors that open out as doors. I like the sliding bits. So I think what we might do is we might make this room a cheery kind of children's room. I might just have a look and see what sort of furniture we've got. Maybe it would help if I was inside the house before we did that. There we go. The bunk beds are lurking in the children's section, so they're not grown-up things, so people will complain about them. I'm looking for a wooden bunk. Looks like I can only do light colours though. We'll just scoot down. Oh no, there we go. Let's try this one. So we have American elm. We have cedar. What's that? That's American elm. Excellent. We could go with the same spangly kind of pattern that is on the parents. Yep. Bed, so that would be the Rosal. I kind of like that. We'll just stick with that. So we will put this, just flip it down into this corner here. Right, so now we have bunk beds. Because we're going into storage, can I climb up the ladder? Probably not. No, okay. I'm actually going to put some cupboards or shelving up around the bunk beds as well. We have a narrow space leading into the power generator. We probably don't want to put, let's put some kind of storage here though. Possibly a wardrobe. Do I have a narrow one? Let's see if we can find a tall, thin wardrobe. That won't fit there, I don't think. Yeah, it's just that nth too. Oh yeah, I could do that. No. I really don't like dead space. That's okay. I don't even think the bookcase, the narrow bookcase, will fit in here. We do have a staff cabinet single. I wonder where they came in. And those are secure kind of lockers. Let's have a look at these. Okay, it's not necessarily kids' room stuff, but then this isn't necessarily a kids' room completely. Let's see if we can fit a third one in. No, I'm being a little bit ambitious. Can't quite fit the third one in. That's okay, that's a good start. Unless we do it this way, let's just pop this here. And maybe get rid of this. And what we'll do is we'll move it. So we'll go into our survival section, go into equipment, go into light switch, go by, and we'll pop that over here in this narrow space. Pretty sure that narrow space is not big enough for a bookcase. Let's just see how we go with that. That's very, very tempting, isn't it? You know what? Let's put this on this side of the door. And then what we'll do is we'll get rid of this. And if I'm going to have things facing that way, we might as well go with this bookcase in the American elm, just to match everything with the light coloured thing. And I think what we'll do is we'll put one over here, and then we'll flip it. It's going to come out a little bit. Yep. Like I said, these bookcases are great. They fit pretty much everywhere. And I guess if we really wanted to, we could grab another one. Flip it this way. Put it there. So now you've got like a little bit of a buffer zone for people to sleep in behind. The only pain that's going to be is stocking it, and we are going to stock it. So let's go grab my handy dandy chair. If I thought about it, I would have tried to get a chair to fit. Why isn't there any furniture here? I don't know what is her problem when there is clearly furniture everywhere in here, but she's just not seeing it. Painted on. Eyes are painted on. Let's go with... Alright, let's grab some of this tin stuff. We might start down the bottom for that. Maybe C for crouch. There we go. Can I get further back? And if I thought about it, I could turn the label. Whoops. Out to the front. There we go. Alright, one row of food. Let's go with maybe the tomatoes next. I know, you know, some kids have dolls and toys in their room. This one gets tomatoes. Tomato soup, no less. And then we'll go with this shelf here. Well, what is a bunch of tomatoes without any meatballs? Oops. And it looks pretty. I mean, you don't have to have the labels facing out. You can just put the cans in any old how, but if you have them facing out, then people can work out what they want to eat before they grab the can. Or what they're about to be eating before they grab the can. One of the two. Now, what is pasta? What is meatballs without pasta? We should have some macaroni here. Now, I would really love to be able to stack the macaroni, but that's just not going to happen, so we'll just put it up here. Where's my chair when I need it? All right. Okay, we're just going to need to drag this a bit closer, otherwise we're not going to get... Ooh, there we go. I know they're not commenting on the pasta yet. They should like the pasta. They're kind of a bit keen on it. That's okay. All right. The other thing we want to do is we really would like to put some wall cupboards up over there. So I'm thinking we might just go into the kitchen again. And we can either use our favorite cupboards, which are those... Actually, let's use these. This looks like fun. We want a Gustum narrow wooden. Yeah. Hanging wide. There it is. And we want to go with our American elm again. And handles. I'm thinking we can have these right up close this way. I don't know if we can put anything in them from here. Can I? No, see, it won't let me stand on the bed. That's just annoying. But that's okay. Let's go and stand on the chair instead. I'm not sure I can get anything into these. Either open. Okay. Maybe I need a ladder. I might just have to bite the bullet and get a ladder. Let's Okay, step ladder isn't a word. Let's try aluminium ladder. Okay, that's what we're after. We just want one, and we're just going to try and climb up it. Can I climb up this now? Alright, so now that I can see that bottom shelf, can I put food tins in the bottom shelf? What do you think? Ooh, we can. I think I can only fit one in though. Yeah. Okay, now I can get to the second row. Let's go with the tuna tins for this one. Alright, so I'm probably not going to be able to get to the top shelf, but that's okay. Let's see what we can get in here. Alright. So the minute I open it, that's a problem. I wonder if I can put the food in closed. Let's try this. No, the cupboard has to be open to be stocked. Can I jump up here? No. Alright, I'm just not going to be able to reach everything from here is all. The lintels are a problem. Alright, this is as high as we can go, but it looks like we can reach the whole cupboard from here. Alright, let's go with our chickpeas again. I am going to have to move the ladder. Alright, but even that won't save me. Okay, so now we've got some supplies in this cupboard. You know what, we might as well work from the top down over here. Let's grab the rice. It's in here somewhere, isn't it? There it is, right in front of me. So this is like kids' bedroom / pantry. Okay, I'm going to have to move the ladder again, but first we'll just get in what we can. Just the angle isn't quite right for me here. Let's grab grab some more macaroni. Okay, might need to get down off the ladder a little bit. I'll finish up with the rice. It should theoretically fit now that I can see it. Yeah. Just go up a little bit. Fine. Uh-oh. Alright, I just had to move back a little bit. That's fine. Let's go up here. Alright, see, now we can fit our extra rice in. Okay. So let's just grab this in case we need it. Just pop it over there. And we have a couple more shelves that we need to try and fill. So we should be able to get into here from the way we're going. We've done tomatoes, meatballs, chickpeas, tuna, organic food. Let's go with the peanut butter. Although why you would put it this close to the kids' bunk, I don't know. Because maybe you'd be in trouble if you want to find it. There we go. I mean, that sort of stuff can be just eaten with a spoon. You need Vegemite in this game. I think I just made my life awkward. That's okay. I should be used to doing that to myself. Okay, that should be enough peanut butter. What else have we got that we haven't stocked in the cupboards yet? Don't think these big gherkin things are going to fit. What about some nuts? Yeah, that's a bit tall. All right. Well, I guess we're back to the organic food then. Let's put some of that in here. Kind of reminds me of a dog food tin though. I mean, I know that's organic, but still, you would not want to be eating it, right? On a regular basis. Okay, uncrouch. Okay, that's this room all stocked up. It probably needs a light in it. Let's add one of those. Just go with, we could go with wall lights if we wanted. Maybe put in some of these Trinity wall lamps. But like I said, my main problem with these things is, oh no, I mean that would fit okay in there. And I guess, yeah, you know what, we could. We don't have to make it hugely well lit. All right, let's see what happens when we hit the light switch. It's not bright, but it works. There we go. So that is the kids' room done. Actually, I'm wrong. It's not done. There is one other thing we want to do. We want to go into accessories. We want to go into kids. I'm really, really tempted to just... Whereas I could probably... Okay, you know what? We're going to... No one says it has to be a dingy survival bunker, right? Where's my ladder? We're going to put some bright little stars up to make it cheery. I'm probably going to have to move my... Yeah, I'm going to have to move my ladder. Come here, ladder. You've got to be far enough off it that it doesn't think you're trying to climb up. Otherwise, it won't let you. Alrighty, let's put some stars in. I mean, I know there are some adults who would enjoy these as well. So, there you go. Let's just head down this way. I'm going to have to move my ladder again. Got to stand, like I said, far enough off it. Hit C to crouch. Now we can see inside here. We can add some more. Who says the person on the top bunk has to be the only one with stars? No, it does not look like I'm going to be able to move that in there. Okay. So there we go. We now we have that, but we have also forgotten one other very important element, which I was thinking of doing before I got sidetracked by the stars. And that is, it's not much of a kid's room if there's nothing on it. So I think we need maybe a rag doll, and possibly, because if these kids are anything like the ones I know, they would definitely not want their rag doll to be alone. So we might give the rag doll some company. There's a teddy. And the rat. The rat is gorgeous. Let's just put the New Year's rat over here. There we go. Alright, let's just grab this thing. Scooch it back this way. So, you know, it doesn't have to be all grim and horrible. You can have some bright points in here as well. I think the rat was possibly something that was someone else's favourite toy as well. But this person also liked bunnies. There we go. Oh, yep, the bunny will do it. There we are. Just move the bunny that way. And possibly, what else have we got in here? We got ponies. We have a teddy bear. That is a massive teddy bear. Let's have a massive teddy bear in here. Doing what teddy bears do best. We might just let it sleep on the end of the bed. There we go. Alright, that is our kids' room. It is also our supply cupboard, but mostly it's a kids' room. Let's get the door in here. We've got that yellow in there as well. Alright, one kids' room. There we go. You know, we probably need a wall light in here so you can see what you're doing with the engine. Let's deal with that. Let's maybe make it a white wall light though, so that it's bright light. And maybe we should have two of them, at least two. I mean, if you could probably put a curtain in that space there just to stop this from leaking through. We might grab ourselves a light switch. Okay, so this becomes our engine room. There we go. This becomes our kids' room and other thing. So that's now done. We secure each area as we can. There we are. And then we're up to this space here. So there's nothing to do on the outside. Just grab this. Just pop that up that end. All right. I guess the first thing we need is some lights. Big bada boom. I mean, there are these ceiling lights. Like I said, they always kind of put me off a little bit. So I want something brighter and cleaner. Something that reminds me civilization used to exist and might one day exist again. So let's put one centered above the kitchen. And then we'll put one above what's going to be the lounge space, one above the bedroom space, and one in the hall. Alright, where's my light switch? There it is. Alright, so this is quite a nicely brightly lit space. It's probably going to chew through the power. You might want separate light switches for each of these. But we need some overhead cabinets and a microwave and a few other little bits and bobs just to make life a little bit easier. Let's go with that. So kitchen. I really like these open cabinet door style things. They're cool. That's a corner cabinet. All right, let's see how this looks when we Oh, okay. Try not to put it in the wall and we might be somewhere. That'll take up our bench space. Let's give it a little bit of room above the bench. Alright, so we're going to measure from the ceiling, I guess. Okay, so theoretically that should let me put cabinets along the wall beside it, right? Let's see how we go. Alright, I think I'm going to leave the step ladder here because these guys are going to need it. I mean, we can go all the way down, but then, like I said, you're cutting off half of your bench space and you need that working area. Alright, that's not too bad. So maybe before we go too much further, we'll grab the that step ladder again. And just see how much of these we can fill. Okay, so again, it's the angle the door opens at that can be a pain in the neck. Because you've got to be able to. Alright, so I can't get probably to the top shelf, but I can get the rest. So into survival, into our kitchen supplies. It won't let me put them in. Alright, it won't let me put them in the corner cupboards. But it will let me put them into these. Okay, and now they're suddenly recognizing that I've added food. I don't know what they didn't recognize about the other cupboard, but okay. And now they're just going to yell at me until I get enough food in for them. That's okay. So even with that plethora of pasta and stuff I've added in the kids' room, they've completely ignored it. Almost as if this is the only room in the bunker that counts. Right. So there's the tuna. Let's go with meatballs. Looks like we've got a little bit of clipping happening. Like I said, this is the bit of doing bunkers that takes the most if you stock everything in. Okay, that one's done. Just get down off here. Oh, okay. It's saying open when it means close. That's fine. Up here again. Alright, and because the doors are open, we've just got to inch this ladder along a little bit. Otherwise, it won't let us climb to the top. Alrighty, well, we've got our canned meat. We've got our tuna in. Let's put in a whole swathe of organic food. It's just where you put the dot that matters. Just flip that round. I'm not quite managing to get a double row of these in up here, but that's okay. I'm actually really surprised they let me put anything in these at all. They might let me put a double row in. Let's see what I can do here. No, I can't quite get a double row there. Okay, there we go. Oh, let's go with the next shelf. So we need to get in close to be able to see what we're doing. Relatively close. Is that bench in the way again? The bed's in the way. Everything's in the way, man. Okay. Still can't quite get high enough to get to there because the roof is above my head. Alright, we've got that. Let's go with some tomatoes. You never know, maybe they canned their own tomatoes from the garden. Or maybe these are just the supplements. There we are. Alright, let's... They'll go nuts. Once we start putting in the pasta, they go absolutely nuts. So... I really like these new cupboards. They look really good. Alright, so my next problem is going to be over here where I'm going to have trouble getting things into the... Why can't I climb up here? Okay, I can climb up here. Where I'm going to have trouble getting things into the this cupboard. Alrighty, let's go with another row of chickpeas. Actually, no, let's go with the pasta. Just watch these. Or the toilet paper, that's kind of essential. Why are we doing this the hard way? Alright. No, let's go with peanut butter. Because we haven't got enough in the other room. Okay, see now they're getting happy with the amount of food that's in here. As you can see, the more food you put in here, the more they're willing to pay. We're still going to need some of those big pickle barrel things as well. But for some reason it hasn't seemed to recognise the food that I've put in the other two rooms. So although it did recognise the generator, so that's a bit odd. Anyway. There we go. Food is in kitchen cupboards. Actually, we need to be up here so that we can fill this cupboard completely. Let's make this a rice or pasta cupboard. What do we got? Pasta it is. Alright, this is a pasta cupboard. Can I fit the pasta in this cupboard? Yes, I can. No rice or pasta, he says, giving me a thumbs up as I put the pasta in. You mean no rice or pasta, mister? Can't you see it being stacked into the cupboard? So I think we're going to make these two cupboards pasta, and then we'll make the next two cupboards rice. Just go down a little bit lower. So all I'm doing is just moving so that I can angle the mouse where I'm at. Alright, let's flip this over this way. Let's go with this. Alright, that's not going to fit that way. We're just going to have to put it in this way. ladders. There we go. Basically, the top of the ladder is getting in the way, so it's getting some kind of conflict as we go through. Right, let's try again. So now that we've angled the ladder so it's not in the way, you can see we can... Oh wait, that looked like it would fit this way. Well, that's 3's better than 2, right? I know, it's going to look a bit daggy because it's going to end up hanging out the front of the cupboard, but I just want to bulk these guys up, so I could do that. Alright, let's grab this. Well, there are enough supplies. There's enough supplies now I can cook dinner and something or other else. It was a bit quick for me. Let's see if they complain about having extra supplies. I don't think they will, but that's okay. Let's find out. All right. So now what we've done is we've stocked their cupboards in here. I think we worked out we couldn't put anything in here, didn't we? Yeah. What about in here? So it looks like it doesn't recognize, yeah, there it is down there. It doesn't recognize the inside of the corner cupboards as somewhere you can stack, but that's okay because look, we've got a ton of stuff up here already. Let's make sure we're far enough away to not be registered as on the ladder. Right. So before we go too far with stocking up the kitchen appliances, let's paint the place. And maybe, you know, I'm thinking we might stick with our yellow that we've got here. We're going to need another tin, so I'll just get that now while I remember. I'm waiting to upset Lone Wolf enough to drop him down, but that hasn't happened yet. I don't know about the yellow here. I think maybe we need white. Or something lighter. Let's have a look at that cream and see what that was like. So the cream's a bit brown for me. I don't know. Alright, let's give it a shot and see what we think. It might not be too bad. No. What else we got? We got Silver Glacier and Forest Mist. Got white. Bright peach. You know, that might be. Let's have a look at that. I know, make up my mind. I hear you. I hear you. No, see, I think that dulls the place down too much. Alright, it looks like we're going to go with white on this one. I think it just happens to be the nicest, the cleanest kind of colour for it. I mean, I could be really horrible to everybody and put in pink, but I don't think that's going to suit. I mean, a kid would love it if she was a pink kind of girl. There we go. We'll just fix this door frame as well because it's not lemon anymore. I really like how that fits in that narrow space too. A lot of the old kitchen cabinets just didn't look right in that space, but they look quite good. All right, this is a white section. There we go. Just grab this again. We might as well finish off the painting in here. But I think with that part of the kitchen done, we might leave the lounge room until next episode. We will do the floors before we go, and I'm thinking I actually might put timber down on the floors in here. That light timber from upstairs. Alright, so now we've got this. I have forgotten to do along here, which is not a good thing. I just want to make sure that's all done. I know, I don't know if any of these guys care if you get the paint on the walls underneath, but just in case they do, let's just... Alright, that's all properly painted. So now we know that this whole area has got its paint on. And we'll just put the floors in, and then I think we'll call this episode a day. So if you're enjoying this episode so far, please hit like, and if you'd like to see more, please hit subscribe. But it looks like our bunker's going to be done next episode. Maybe. Let's see what this looks like. I might change my mind in a minute. You know how it goes. Wait, I love it. No, I don't. Yeah, because you kind of want a little bit of warmth in here. So we're going to dull down the glare from these lights with some rugs. And we need to put in a lounge suite area as well. But on that note, I'm going to leave you. Like I said, if you enjoyed it, hit like. If you want to see more, hit subscribe. And that's our kitchen bunker. I'll see you later, guys. Take care out there.